All right, guys. Hey, guys. It's Adam with Water Rock Farming, coming at you in the Mojave Desert out here. Wanted to do a quick video here because it's that perfect time of the year, harvest time. So I wanted to do a quick video here, kind of showing how the plants look and when we decide to start harvesting, and when that ideal part of the year and how crucial that is to our cannabinoids and all that, and kind of also share with you a little bit how we grow. As you can see, the field with the plants in it. It looks like a chaotic mess, but so is nature. We allow other types of grasses and things like that to kind of grow in between the plants, and we work throughout the whole summer while the plants are growing and establishing on just mowing and kind of keeping the grass down. But what that also does is, with all these other weeds coming through, is it helps with erosion, helps prevent that, which is one of our practices that we're actually doing with NRCS, as well as cover crops and trying to build the soil here. If you see any other posts, you'll probably see how just unideal our soil is, really. And the fact that we're able to even grow a crop out here is pretty amazing. But I guess we just kind of like that challenge. And it's also just what we have to work with. And but also with the other stuff that's growing here, it's all going to be goat food. They come through and they'll eat all this up until we start planting the cover crop that goes straight into the ground after it's done growing. The goats would, add a totally different types of compost than what a green compost is that the cover crop does for it. So it's pretty different. But anyways, it was the first couple days right after our frost that we had, and this frost ends up doing something pretty amazing to the plants. Not only does it look awesome, like you see even these ones here, that beautiful kind of purple reddish kind of color that comes through on these things. It also adds sugar to it and makes the trichomes start turning that darker color. A little bit of that frost makes it just go immediately into harvest, where it's a perfect ideal time for them to be harvested. So if you look really close on them, I don't think you're going to be able to see it much, but the cannabinoids, the trichomes, excuse me, and the cannabinoids in the trichomes are actually all ideal and ready. They have that nice cinnamon kind of sugar look to them, and just smell amazing. So that's the main thing that we've been waiting for. And honestly, it's been perfect this whole week. Right after we had a one day where the wind came through, and it just obviously blasted these plants down a little bit, but it just made them happy. So because it got them nice and cold, and that wind brought that coldness, and now we're all ready to harvest on a nice, beautiful day. You can't tell it's in mid-October out here. Anywhere else where people are in the US, it's probably a lot more colder. So this is actually almost like our second summer. We get to chill in the morning, and then we get this nice, beautiful 70-degree days where we could come out and just live it up. So this is going to be a good harvest, good, nice and fun. As soon as it starts getting too rough, I'm probably going to have to bust out some of my boys to come out here and help too. But I'm going to see what I could accomplish first by myself. Going to be just pretty much cutting the plants down, hanging the ones that are really big, and then we rack the other ones that are really small, and we put them on racks, let them dry out, do a full plant dry, so it just kind of sucks everything and puts everything to the buds. And then we buck them when they're dry, and then it's straight to the sifting machine. We get the seeds out and everything that way, and then we use our seeds for doing different types of experiments, like grain purposes, and also like making beer and stuff. So we'll have more videos on things like that with that. So we just try to use the whole plant, everything about the plant, and anything that we don't use goes right back into the ground. So that's kind of our regenerative and our sustainable way of growing. The fibers and stuff, working on projects, doing stuff with hempcrete. We also have some signature unique moves that we kind of invented on our own for composting the material after it's been extracted. We use what's called HempChar, which is a biochar that it's pretty much made from hemp. The idea behind that is that it has a higher, the plant itself, the fibers have a higher BTU, British thermal unit, than what wood has. So it cooks at a higher temperature. Therefore, if you're cooking and creating biochar, it's going to get more porous and have a higher surface area. So it's able to harbor more of the microbes that we use for making the soil better too. And so we have that HempChar, and then we also have what's called HempKashi, which is bokashi made with the hemp. The hemp biomass that's spent that we use after our extraction. So the hemp biomass, we use that to make the kashi, and then we put that right back into the soil. It's fermented with all these effective microbes, so it allows the soil to be fermented with those too as it breaks down, and those microbes start growing. And so we do a lot of different fermented teas. Since we have really high pH, which pretty much means there's no microbacteria or positive microbes in the soil, we add those every single season, every single grow. We're adding microbes to the soil. We're also using mycorrhizal fungi, any sort of thing to be able to bring life back into the dry, arid soil that we're working with here is important. And also what those do is, because those usually are like acidic naturally with microbes as a residue, they'll usually range from anywhere from like a 4 to a 5 or so. And what that does is helps balance out our pH, gives us the right pH that we need so these plants can absorb the nutrients that they produce and make for a pretty good grow for a year, and start getting good plants like this. And just like it's just amazing the fact that we're even able to make a plant grow this well in just such harsh conditions. If we could do it out here in the desert, you could do it wherever you are, and it's just having the space and the resources, and also the drive. It's a lot of work, guys. These don't pop up easily, and you don't just get this overnight by doing nothing. So you gotta have, for me, the passion is the power that keeps me going every day. I love the plant. I've been inspired by it and how much it's been just suppressed, really. This past 100 years or so, whenever it was, where it just became a Schedule I drug just to even have this in your yard, when we actually use this stuff to make our clothes out of and everything too, not only for helping with our ailments. So that motivates my passion. That gives me the drive every day to do what I like to do what I love, and get these things growing in the ground and make a very ideal product too for you guys as well, and get that out to you. You check out our website for more information on that, and you can also check out a little more information on how this plant's been suppressed reading the book. It's called The Emperor Wears No Clothes by Jack Herrera, and that book inspired me, and it made me start going into this and looking into this, and that's when I knew this is what I wanted to do, and this is what I wanted to grow here on this farm. So I could share even more about that. I could talk all day about that too, but I just wanted to do this quick video just to kind of show you the result of hard work out here in the desert, and being able to have this type of crop grow in this way and how it works out here. And so with that said, guys, I just wanted to kind of touch a little bit about what we do here and kind of walk you through the field so you kind of see right before we start getting these plants out. Might do another video when the plants are hanging and showing you how we're drying this year and stuff, and hope to just keep helping us out too, but we'll keep on growing this great product. And feel free to check out our website, waterrockfarming.com. If you like this video, like and subscribe, leave your comments down below, do what you gotta do. Thank you very much for watching.